completely staying off of the Wi-Fi.
Oh, it's back. Wait, I think I started back up. Hi, can everybody hear me? Sorry. It booted me off, but I'm back. Let me see if I can find. Just a moment. Hey, can you hear me? I think I'm back. It was going pretty good.
And we're back.
Thank you thanks everyone for staying in. So I'm down to keep going for a little bit, at least till we make it to 20K. Are you down?
I think we should.
Okay, awesome. I know we're very close. So please tell your friends.
We back.
Yeah.
Tell your friends to come on back. Shout out to all. Hey, Dee Dee.
Oh, Dee Dee's here. Oh my gosh.
I
wish we could
literally about to shout out to all the cast members. Shout out to Dee Dee, Michaela, Zach, Jennifer. Like, just, oh my goodness. Shout out to everybody that makes, is here and makes our job and does the thing every single day. What's happening, Erica Joy? Huge fan. Love you, sweets. Hi, Tone Bell. Look, everyone, all the fam, all the gang turned up. Like, everybody who watches TV Universal just likes what we do, like, individually. This is incredible. Thank you guys for turning up, showing up. It's a good time. And thank you for sticking around, even though we're, like, doing our moments of pixelation in these streets.
Thank you. I'm getting the donate link back up.
To keep donating, we're trying to, every single thing that you guys donate, Cartoon Network are matching. Isn't that incredible?
Yes, so we're currently at 18,300. So if we get to 20,000, then that'll be 40,000 for the organization. I really hope we can get all the way to 50K by the end of the day. This is an amazing start. So hopefully we can get, and at 20,000, we have Isn't It Love karaoke style queued up. So
I mean, like, I'm waiting on 2 racks, and as soon as you guys get it up, 2 more racks, or like a rack and a half, then I'm gonna sing. Better be down. Well, then I won't. No, I'm joking. But like, come on, like we appreciate everything you're doing so far. Even if you're around the world, this is we are all in this together thing. And as we donate, it comes back. And as we donate, and as we give to the world, it comes back. There's so many different things happening around the world, but we do appreciate every single one of you getting your money up, getting your parents' money up to help donate and to put your money where your mouth is, and to like really support the change that is happening in the world right now. This is how it happens every minute, every day,
Yeah.
Oh, this is so wild. All right, so we got a couple more questions before we sing, because I feel like you guys about to get there in like 2 minutes. Am I the Garnet voice actor from Stevie?
Yeah, are you Garnet's voice actor?
I am. I am. This is Garnet back together. And you just missed me sing Stronger Than You. Now look, this is what we're talking about. Every single time you guys hit a milestone, I sing a song. Rebecca sings a song. We get it cracking. We answer questions. Do you feel me? That's what we're doing. This is the perfect way to spend some time this afternoon. And this is so cool that you guys are here kicking it with us today. This is so cool. So ask any questions you want. We'll try and answer some of them. I mean, obviously, not all of them. You can't ask us for spoilers and things. It's just
right. I saw someone ask about our favorite diamond, which is very tough because I feel like they're all so different, and I love them all for different reasons. It was a lifelong dream for me to work with Patti LuPone, the voice of Yellow Diamond.
Yep.
She is the absolute Broadway legend. but I also love Lisa Hannigan, the voice of Blue Diamond. Is so incredible.
Mm-hmm.
She's actually based in Ireland, and we would do these. We would do it over, not unlike this, over Skype. Sometimes
Yeah.
at 6 in the morning because the time zone was completely different.
Yeah.
And all of her
Yeah.
reads are so fascinating and powerful. And she's also an amazing singer. One thing I love, you could look this up, is that there's footage of Lisa Hannigan singing an old standard called "The Man I Love," and then also footage of Patti LuPone singing the same song. And it couldn't be more different. But and I used to send these to the crew to say, this is what these characters are, because the sort of slow and scary version that Lisa Hannigan does is the complete opposite of the bombastic version that Patti LuPone does. Anyway, and then Kristen Ebersole, who plays White Diamond, is an absolute genius and so funny and so amazing. I actually saw them together in the show War Paint.
Wow.
And was blown away. So I love them all. It's really hard to choose because
you couldn't, because they're all so incredible together, like on their own. Like what the, like it's a blessing to have them all. Like that must have been like a whole. You go, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, and then having them all sing together. Come over, in the palace, wherever you. Come on, come on. I was like, that was my other favorite song on the film. Like, again, another one. I didn't cry for that one. I just sat there like this.
Oh, thank you.
Mouth wide open, like, this is so cool. It sounds so dope. And then I went home and again, I added that to my playlist. And I was like, crazy. It's wild. It's wild.
Thank you so
I feel
much.
like when I was younger, I probably wanted to be in a musical more than anything else. Like, just so this is like dreams come true too. Like, it's wild.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was so fun to work with everyone. I mean, it was always, when I was casting to begin with, I wanted everybody to sing. So
yeah,
it was so amazing to bring together singers from all different realms of singing, and then get to kind of have different styles for different people. It was so exciting to write. It was just really, I miss everyone so much. Also, like we can't even hang out because we're in quarantine, but it was so wonderful to just be together in the booth so often. Mm-hmm. I miss that every single day. I know now records are very different because everyone is recording from home. But working with Emily, someone's asking how working with Emily King was. It was amazing to get to work with Emily King because Estelle introduced me to her music when I was working on Here Comes the Thought, because I wanted to know if there was something that could be both fast and calm simultaneously. You pointed me to her album. Was just great to work with her eventually, and she also speaks the world of you. We got to meet a couple times in person.
Yeah, she's incredible. We went on tour like super early. We did a couple of shows together super early, and I just liked her evolving, the way she evolved. I think I heard one of her albums about the time we started working on the show, just in the beginning, like 2012. My friend put me onto one of her new records after her original first records and tours and yada yada. She kind of went away, learned guitar really well, and then came back with this song called this album EP called Georgia, and I was just like that was my entire energy, and I think I played it around in a loop for like 4 months, like back to back. So when we started talking about music, I was even like this. I was like, well, there's a couple people, but you might want to go here, you know. So
right.
It was a good thing. She's incredible.
Somebody asked what it was like working with Zach, which was just incredible. I mean, he's so amazingly talented, and his understanding of the character just ran so deep. And also, I really got a chance to talk with him just about how he felt about Stephen as a character, and a lot of Future was really built around how he felt about having done that part through his childhood and into his adulthood. And it was just fascinating to hear what he wanted the show to explore. And I love incorporating your opinions as cast into the project. I wanted it to be infused with all of us. So Zach, he's so amazingly talented. He's so good at putting on a character, but he's also so incredible at bringing his real self to a character, and that really blew me away.
Yeah, I agree. Watching him work, and he was so young when we started, right? So, like a kid,
Yeah.
a kid when we started, and then watching him grow into this taller than us, long in the sky guy wearing like DMs and like funny, like colorful shirts, and like out here, and he's on tour and he's doing shows, and he's that cat, and it was just like you know, it was like for real. It was like, Steven, stop growing up, just becoming an adult. Oh my god! But he's a master of it. Like watching him, like for me, it was one of my first voice acting jobs, and he'd done a few, and you know he was in that world already. And watching him do it was like, I stay open to learn from everybody. I don't care what your age is. I don't care. You know, if you've done it, then you got something to teach me. You know, and watching him do it was like, oh, okay. All right, you know, like a bit of a masterclass when we did get to sit in a room and do it together. He got into the character physically, and it was like, okay. So when people would see me really sitting there being deadpan and saying the things in the way I said them, it's because I had to pull a part of me out to be the character, to do it like that. And also it was just like the best thing in the world, because I could do it with my PJs on, sweats on, sunglasses, headscarf if I wanted to. So also, you know, but it was from watching Zach like get into character every day. Like his literal shoulders would go up, he would turn into like No Neck Steven, and like he would be saying the words. I was like, oh, this is real. He's in the character. This is wild. You know, and you see him as he got older. Like he became next Steven. He had like, you know, his whole energy changed, and you saw it in both ways. So that's something you did great too with that, was evolve and open the space for him to be both, you know?
Yeah, he really, it's just such an incredible transformation. And it was so fun on the movie I really wanted him to be able to sing with his full range, because he had been doing the younger voice for so long. So it's very important to me to age Steven up, if only to show off Zach's incredible range. And he's such an amazing singer. I think the other thing is, you know, you get used to people's characters and people's outward personas, and it can be invisible just how hard people are working at their craft. I mean, you are masterful at your craft. Zach is the whole cast is just masterful at their craft, and that takes so much hard work that is very invisible. So I think, you know, if anyone is an aspiring voice actor or singer or animator, there's a lot of invisible, constant hard work and training that goes into it to end up creating that effortless feeling and that seamless experience of character. So I recommend the hard work, but also don't work too hard. Don't pace it out.
Balance.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of
All-nighters
training.
aren't that helpful. Yeah.
It's all balance.
Is anyone here in the chat an aspiring animator or storyteller or artist? Or really not? Once you're drawing or animating at all, you're not aspiring. You just are. Is anyone here an animator or an artist? Someone asked how we came up with the diamond gem designs. That took a very long time. We did a lot of trial and error. Actually, this has become a promo for this art book, but a bunch of those concept drawings are in the upcoming art book. We always wanted to share them. We had them when the first art book came out, right? But they were all spoilers, so we couldn't share these diamond drawings. So they're all in the ones that are coming up. But it took a long time, and we always wanted there to be some impossible element to each one of them. Something that would be not human, like the way that Blue Diamond's hair works is not sort of a human thing. And we tried to find something for each one. Same with Yellow and White's hair. We wanted their hair to be unusual, and their designs to make a statement about who they are in terms of being sort of stern and upright and literally pointed versus flowy, and then we wanted white to have the qualities of a star, almost as if this celebrity had gone to her head to the point that her head was literally a star. So we try to, and also that she puts herself on a pedestal. So even she's literally on a pedestal, but then her shoes are also pedestals. We just try to build these concepts into them aesthetically.
Shows.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Blue sleeves also are not real clothes. Yeah, it was fun to design characters whose bodies, like their clothed bodies, actually just were their bodies. It's just it was so fun to work on the gems.
The white looks like Chrysler Building.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask how we're doing on fundraising.
Yeah.
Because we're very close. Last they told me we were $87 away from 20,000.
Oh wow.
That's very close.
That is.
Okay, we're gonna find out in a moment.
This is so dope. I love you
close.
studying.
Oh, Blue's feet.
You said Blue's feet?
Yeah, someone asked about Blue's feet. Well, there's this amazing, okay, so one of the they made a plush doll of Blue, but since they didn't have information for her feet, if you turn her upside down, she has these very strange little shapes for feet that aren't based on anything that appeared in the show. But I think it's fascinating. And we all kind of liked that solution.
I need to see this.
I tend to think of
what the Blue's feet look like.
Right. Well, I think it would be, see, the thing about the gems is that their bodies are very it's kind of malleable. Like I think Sapphire may or may not have feet unless she's in a form that has legs and feet, like in the baseball episodes. You could say that she has feet under her dress, or maybe she doesn't. And I often think of Sapphire and also Blue almost like pawn pieces in a sorry game, the way that they move and function, but they could have legs and feet anytime that they want to. It's just a matter of they have power to change their bodies. So that fluidity and flexibility on the gems is also really fun for design.
Look, if I was solely Sapphire, if I was solely Blue, I think I might just float around and then like just only have feet for specific moments. Like I just be like da 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 da. Okay, now I want to go do some things. I want to run, so here go some feet, and then I just like pull them back up again, and then be like da 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 da. Like, for specific reasons only. I just want feet because I want to paint my toenails, and then I'm gonna put them back away in life and float through life again. That would be so like in this pandemic. That would be like a peak superhero like feature. Like,
optional.
Optional. Like I don't need my feet this week. I'm gonna tuck them away and then just bring them back out when I need them. And then I'm gonna tuck them away again. Cause life. That'd be such a good time.
The design wise, we try to think about these things. This is a little animation info, but with animation, silhouette is really critical. So when you're designing characters, you want to make sure that they have extremely distinct silhouettes. So the fact that, say, Sapphire ends up as this sort of sari piece shape, and that's in contrast to the shape of Ruby, so that they complement each other. We try to design these things very specifically so that we're not repeating too many ideas, so that each character has a really distinct silhouette. And if you're designing characters, I highly recommend taking whatever you're drawing you're doing and maybe just say you're in Photoshop, make an extra layer and just trace around the outside of that character and fill it with the color and see how it looks when it's just the silhouette. Because if that's strong, if you can understand the pose they're in, and if you can understand who that character is just from their silhouette, then you know that that's going to be really effective as an animated character. You don't have that much time to register any given image in animation because they're moving all the time. So having that kind of clarity is the key to being able to register what you're seeing when characters are interacting as quickly as possible. The quicker you can register that, the quicker you can understand that, the more the more your animation will make sense, the more your characters will be clear. So something to think about. We're at 20,000. We're at 20,200.
Woo! All right. I guess it's sometime. Hee hee hee. Hoo, hoo, hoo. I'm joking. All right. All right. So you guys ready for Isn't It Love? Let me just make sure the volume is up. All right. Let's get it. Oh, here we go. I think maybe I started it wrong. I might go start it again. Hold on. All right. Hold on. Hold on. Ready? All right. Let's go. Suddenly I'm suddenly cool. I'm suddenly a genius. I'm suddenly a fool. I'm suddenly fat, but I feel stranger than fiction. I'm new. Suddenly back. I'm a walking contradiction. Doesn't this happen? Da 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 da. Doesn't this happen? Doesn't this happen? Here we go. Isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it love? Isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it love? Isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it love? Isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it love?
So good.
That was Isn't It Love? You guys are incredible. You raised $20,000. I really like, this is when you know that I just sing for a living, because I've been pressing start, stop, starting the record again, doing all the craziness, like, but I would like to go on record as saying that's the longest I've held a love out for in my life. Okay. I think that's pretty good. But shout out to you guys, 20,000. That means we have raised 40,000. Do you understand what you guys are doing? Do you understand how amazing this is? Tell your friends, tell your friends, tell your friends. This is what we're over here doing right now.
Yeah. Yeah, to those of you who are new to the stream, we're raising money for National Bailout. This is an organization that is going to help bail out people who have been arrested for protesting, bail out people who have been arrested. And keep in mind, if you're up for bail, it means you have not been convicted of a crime. So there are people that are being held in jail only because they're being held in cages, only because they don't have the money for bail. It's completely ridiculous, unfair situation that is disproportionately harming Black Americans. And so it's right now what we can do, what we have in our power to do is to raise money to cover these legal fees and to get these people out of cages and back with their families. So everything that we're raising right now, everything that you're doing right now is going to be directly affecting people's lives, directly affecting the ability for this organization to reunite families. And that is absolutely critical. It's not only the single person that we are helping, but also their entire family and their entire community. This happens so frequently. This has a ripple effect way outside of a single person. So what you're able to do is going to have an impact, and also is going to make it clear to the world that this is something that you care about, that this is something that you're going to know is going on, so we can fight to end cash bail, to end this entire system, which is really just so wrong. So thank you so much for donating. Thank you so much for looking into this entire situation. There's so much that we can do in order to change this. And right now, because this unfair system exists, this is the way that we have to navigate it in order to get families back together and in order to help real people who, again, have not been convicted of a crime, but are being held in a cage. It's completely ridiculous. It's completely unfair. So thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you to, I saw someone say earlier that they loved the brass in that song. I'd like to give a shout out. That's the person who played those horns is Scatoon Network. And you can go and check out, they have a Instagram, they have a YouTube. They did a rendition of Everything Stays recently that was really fun and fully ska.
Wow.
All right. So I totally recommend checking that out. So we've now reached I know we've gone a little long. We've gone over half an hour. We've reached our 20,000 goal. We're now at 20,700. So if you would like to wrap this up, there will still be space to donate all the way through the rest of the day. So if we hit 50,000 by the end of the day, I will record the extended version of Change Your Mind and I will put it up. I really want to get us to 50,000. If we can get to 50,000, then Cartoon Network will match, which means we will have raised 100,000 for this organization, which will go directly to reuniting people with their families. So please, please keep donating even after this is done.
Pin the link even after this. Now, if you repost this live, any parts of this live, pin the link in your swipe up afterwards if you're able to. If you're able to do swipe up, pin it on, just like type it in on your page so that your friends know where to go and they can donate as well. We really, 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 really want to make 50. And I also want to hear Rebecca do the record myself personally. So, like, guys, let's get there. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much for coming. I'll say bye to everyone.
Bye, everybody.
He's also here. He's been helping me with the tech situation.
I need a
Hi,
screenshot.
everybody.
Somebody take a picture of this and send it to me. This is the first time I've seen him all year. Someone got it?
So good to see you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Black Lives Matter.
Yes.
Man.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for all that you have done. It's so huge. We've raised $40,000 for this organization. That is unbelievable. Let's keep going. Thank you so much. It's so good to see you, Estelle. I miss you so much. This is so fun.
It's gonna be good though. We're doing some great work, and this is ongoing. Shout out to the entire Steven Universe and Steven Universe Future Cast. You guys are incredible. Create something great, and thank you for everyone that showed up. Dee Dee, Jennifer, Shelby, Michaela, Zach. Look, everybody. Just hi. How you doing? I miss you guys so much. I'll see you soon.
Yeah. Oh.
Shout out to the regular SU fans that popped up as soon as they saw it. Erica Joy, I see you. All the homies that showed up today. Hi.
There's one more thing too. Please keep an eye on the official Cartoon Network Instagram. There's going to be a post, a related post. I can't reveal what it is yet. That's coming up after this. So please keep your eyes out for it. It's related, and it would mean a lot to me if you will continue to donate. Thank you so much, everybody. And have a really good rest of the day. Please stay safe and healthy. Spread the word about this organization. It's so great. Thank you so much for coming.
Bye.